guys.
On that one, yeah.
We're in a rocket ship.
They cut her hours back, yeah.
2 hours later.
Well, they don't have a car or nothing. She's trying, but he's not.
Go down, go down. Press the button. What button? The red button.
I do him.
That
Like
one
I said, Cody's
that's
been my
lighting
hardest one.
up red. Guys, hold on.
Yeah, he has it. Some of it came out, but there's things I
Guys,
know
we're going down.
didn't want. Rick got one. And there's the one
5
thing I told
hours
her that he
later.
wanted. And it's like $25. I don't have the money. But apparently I'm gonna have to do it. But it is what it is. Yeah. Oh, it'll usually does. I've not went overboard this time. Like I said, one's gotten a lot more support than the other.
Yeah, it works out that way sometimes.
Oh, gosh. You want to turn it on. Just in space for like 10 or 5 hours ago.
Well, normally I'm pretty good at keeping it the same all the way.
Yeah, the only problem I have always that problem.
Yeah.
I landed it.
Well, right, don't waste that. That was Marissa's thing with the bird cage. She says, what are the other ones going to think? Because they know it's this amount and theirs is not coming up to that and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, they're going to be okay with it, Riss. It's not going to phase them one way or the other. But she's had a hard time dealing with it. But she got $25 a piece for every one of them other kids.
That's pretty good.
And Chrissy told her, you better get her something.
Yeah.
Because most of their dad's side family don't even get for them.
She's still in Dollar General.
No, she was at PetSmart, but this one girl there's caused a lot of problems. She was hired for pet care. And she was cleaning out a cage once, and this girl walked up here and was getting smart. She said, you got that job done awful fast. It takes the rest of us X amount of time. Riss said, I work at a faster pace than some of you. Everybody don't work the same pace. So she started stirring up stuff, and then they took her, whatever was on the schedule, that's what they were supposed to leave you at. And she was on schedule for pet care. They put her on register. Well, and then the one girl wanted extra hours. She went to the manager, and the manager took one of Marissa's days, gave it to that girl. Next day she went in. They took another day and gave it to that girl. And so some of them just kept riding her, and it was getting pretty serious. And she talked to a couple of managers, and they got her nowhere. I said, call corporate. Because I had a lot of people that were managers of other stores told me to tell her, call corporate. They told her, they said, well, we're calling them. They said, you let us know, if it gets any better. They called corporate, and within a half an hour, they fired me.
Thank you, cat.
But She's already got another job.
All right, okay. So I was gonna say, she has enough truck on her list. The other workers, everywhere she goes.
Well, the ones just got mad because she did the job quicker, and that's when it all started. But they wanted the loaf. But what makes me mad is one night, I mean, Marissa was on her day off, and she was with me, and we were shopping, and she got called in because these two girls that are friends, they both called off like an hour before their shift. And the one woman was talking to me. I said, well, maybe they should write them up. She goes, so Marissa went in early. She did that several times for those same two girls. Another night, after they were screwing her over, those same two girls that got her days, they decided they were leaving early. And the manager told Marissa, you have to do this or that, have it done, or you can't leave. And you have to clock out, then finish it. First of all, once you clock out, you're off the clock anyway. And she said they both left. Their jobs wasn't done, and he told me I had to get this work done, their work done before I left. She says, well, why didn't do it? Oh, they were both sick. Now, how often do you work somewhere that both two people get sick at the same time, and they just happen to be friends? And it was the same two girls that called off the same day, an hour before their shift. And they were at a party a few hours later. But, well, they took her off a shift whenever she had to call. They took her off. They didn't take her off. When we were in Indiana and Chris wanted to stay longer, there was a big blow up with her and Chrissy. So she called and told him we wasn't going to be back from Indiana for whatever reason that day that she was supposed to work. So they didn't schedule her after that for a couple weeks. So that's when she looked into PetSmart. And there, when she didn't have a schedule, she said, I need a paycheck, Mama. I can't just sit and wait. And she went into Dollar General after that or something, and they said something about her being on schedule. And she said, what are you talking about? You just took me off schedule. No, we just had to do this or that. Well, they hired other people in between times. She said, but you hired other people and took me off schedule. She said, well, you still got your job. She said, we just took you off schedule where we can get this other stuff done and people trained. Marissa says, I've already got a job somewhere else now.
I thought maybe she'd be bringing on us a Dollar General right down the road. That'd be ideal.
Well, she tried to, and she probably still could, but she hadn't. She applied at this one store and went and applied it in the same store but a different location. And then she went back to the one store and talked to the manager after that. They interviewed her
that
on the
rock
spot, and they
crash
just called
was
her
bad.
away.
Where's that at?
I think this one's Subway, I think. But she's not going to just settle with this. She was getting $10 an hour at PetSmart. She's got to keep looking.
Minimum wage is taking something out here.
Come on!
They're trying to get minimum wage. The new governor wants to raise minimum wage to $15 an hour.
And it's
Yeah.
green.
Yep.
So what it will do is put a whole bunch of that
Yep. Well, somebody Fran was friends with, she put on Facebook a while back where someone she knows needs someone to go in and take care of her. her husband needs help. So I asked Patty about it.
Hey,
She told me to
love.
once she lost give a call and she left. She got out and she finally convinced him to get help. Don't really want to hire nobody.
I care. I can't.
She said
No, you
so if he decides that he really don't want to do it, they'll take her back to the hospital and have her sent somewhere.
Yep, help. What
But
the
now that she's
hate?
back after the
hate
hospital, that might be
Twitter.
what he's going to do. And I was going to get $10 an hour for doing that under the table.
Yeah. That's about what they pay you. Well, depending upon, I mean, from out here, depending upon how much care that they require.
Well, she had a coloscopy bag and a wound. She needed wound care. Patty said I could train you how to do that because she's an RN. But I can do wound care because of Doug. Not too many of them require. Not too many of them require getting in somebody's head.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to be there for very long.
Yep. In it. Well, with his eye being removed, and eyelids and eye sockets, I was in his head. No, I literally meant in her head. No, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't want to have been in his that way. Probably much scarier than I thought.
2, 1, 0.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's it. They don't care about people, period.
No, they don't worry about the people that don't have because, I mean, they've got their families and their friends all have, you know.
Yeah.
They don't, I don't think, basically,